look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be talking to you about as a topic is actually a question. Do you personally believe that modern women, black women in particular, are they being conditioned today to be lazy AF? Lazy AF, and you know what those two letters mean. So what I'm going to do is play some clips out of fair use in this educational video, educating you about the conditionings that are around us that are making our modern day women come across as very lackadaisical, lazy. So let's go ahead and get into this matter. You tell me what you think about this in the comments. Let's get it.
Very sad because beautiful women, you know, it's a stigma.
Oh,
but at the same time, I think women,
I honestly think a lot of beautiful women are lazy.
Ooh.
I think they're lazy in their character, they're lazy in their learning, they're lazy in their skill set, and they're lazy in relationships because
I want to talk about that. Lazy in their character, lazy in their skill set. Now, I want women to understand that relationships, to be able to have a relationship, requires a skill set. Of course, that skill set is built upon the foundation of femininity, but it is actually a skill set to be able to cook, to clean, to be able to feel your partner's mood, to know how to soothe your partner when that mood is not good. It's a coming to a relationship and just expecting it to work on its own. You have to be there. You can't put a relationship on cruise control. You have to be there and consciously make a relationship work. So even respecting your man, that is a part of the skill set that you must have in order to function within a relationship. So women today are lazy because they are being conditioned to believe otherwise. You got music, you got entertainers. You got entertainers in both the music industry, also in film, who always show that women are supposed to be placed on a pedestal and that men are supposed to do all the work, that the skill set is shown through the men and that the women are just the receivers of everything that comes from the man. That's not how it's supposed to work in a relationship, right?
I honestly think a lot of beautiful women are lazy.
Ooh.
I think they're lazy in their character, they're lazy in their learning, they're lazy in their skill set, and they're lazy in relationships because they harp on their beauty instead of actually being the person that can back that up. And I think that that is a crippling stronghold that holds a lot of women in a space where they'll never really attract or have the man that they want because they look at people like they're disposable just because they're beautiful without the character to even.
That's something to really contemplate. Women today allow their beauty to put down everyone else. They feel that everyone else is disposable, like she said, disposable because of how beautiful and how attractive they are. In other words, they think that you're easily to be replaced. I don't know why I'm stumbling today, but yes, in other words, they think they can replace any man. And they think the skill set that they have is their beauty. No, it's not. And unfortunately, they are being conditioned into believing this. You know what I mean?
Even substantiate that.
That is a fact.
It is sad.
It is very sad because beautiful women, you know, it's a stigma.
Oh,
but at the same time, I think women, they're made to be this way. And I think coming from Australia where women are very different and then moving over here and seeing the mindset of highly attractive women over here is night and day.
Hear that? This lady here is from Australia. I've been there. I've been to Perth and Sydney. It's a very beautiful place. And she's right. Their mindsets are different. It's westernized thinking. Over here, this is the new Babylon. This is the new Sodom and Gomorrah over here, so to speak. Over here, see, that's what happened when you let everyone do whatever they want to do. We need to get, well, we're not going to get back to it, but if we would have kept certain restrictions in our society, it wouldn't be as bad as it is right now. Back in the day, you couldn't be a whore. Back in the day, you couldn't be an adulteress and get caught. Back in the day, they used to put a scarlet letter on people, an A or whatever, to let the society, let everybody in the community know that this is a no good for nothing whore. Right now, being a whore is celebrated. If you get caught sleeping around cheating on your man, it's the man's fault. He must not have been doing what he's supposed to be doing. It must have been him who has been lacking. So we are in a celebration mode of whoredom. Women celebrate whoredom now more than ever did before in society. Women strive to be whores now. If you look at all the young children, they already is dressing like prostitutes. I think in Ecclesiasticus, and this is not to be scriptural, but there's something says, do not prostitute your daughter. And when you get these girls out there, you see them out there shaking and twerking, they acting like whores. The type of dancing they do is whorish. There's nothing classy like the tango or the waltz. It's pop it, twerk it, pussy pop on a handstand, stuff like that. So everything in our community seems to be hypersexualized, especially when it comes to the woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? So here, the condition is do whatever you want without any fear of consequence. So women today are being conditioned to think so. And it's okay for them not to want to learn how to cook, to not know how to clean, to not know how to wash clothing, to not want to even clean their own bodies and have a good hygiene now. They're being conditioned to believe that they can do whatever they want and it's okay.
But it's the culture, like, oh, I don't have to work. I have a sugar daddy. Or,
Right.
oh, I don't have to do this or that because I look like this. It's pretty privilege.
Yep, that's true. It's the culture of whoredom, the culture of drug usage, because I made a video before talking about how women today are hot or very immersed in drug culture. Molly's, Percocets, anything you can think of. They really like it. So I got more things to show you. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, do you know that the average woman out there today is not ready to be a wife anymore? Instead, she wants to be a trophy wife. She wants to have your baby, pass it to a nanny or a mother or a grandmother while she go out there to pursue a career. The average modern women out there today are so lazy that they are not ready for wifey duties. This is why a houseboy will molest a child, because the mother and father are not present. You need to be very careful with the kind of woman you deal with out there.
Exactly. Lazy, trophy wives. In other words, trophy wife ain't nothing but something to look at. And unfortunately, a lot of these women don't even qualify to be a trophy wife. A trophy wife is normally someone who is of extreme beauty. But you got women that are mediocre, average and below, who feel that they should get that same treatment. Now, I'm going to show you some more things right quick. I got to show you a lot of things, actually. Give me a second as I pull it up, please.
Bitches today are so lazy, they would rather put on a rubber BBL than to actually just work out, eat right, go to the fucking gym.
Another example of women being lazy. That's true. You know what laziness is in today's modern woman? Shortcuts. It's all shortcuts. I'm going to go ahead and, like she said, get a BBL or go do this other stuff. Instead of taking your ass to the gym, instead of eating right, instead of doing right by yourself, you want to take these shortcuts. Think about this, what I'm saying. Laziness.
I ain't saying this shit right, but she said, let me show you how I got this ring.
I don't cook and I don't clean.
Yeah.
Woman.
Talking about Cardi B. Talking about being conditioned. Women coming out talking about, I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me show you how I got this ring. But when you used to look at Cardi B, every time she was on social media, she was cooking and cleaning. The sad thing is, women today are so impressionable, so gullible, in my opinion, so fucking stupid that you can tell them anything and they actually believe that. And even if Cardi B didn't cook and didn't clean, she had the money to have maids and had the money to have chefs. A lot of you women don't have that. You barely make ends meet yourself. A lot of you need a man to survive right now, and you want to take on this whole narrative that you don't have to do any of that shit. Women are lazy. I don't know why these women are so lazy. Women don't want to struggle no more. Women don't want to struggle with you. They talk about, I don't want no man to struggle with. Why? Your grandmother did. Your great-grandmother did. Ain't no such thing in history where black people in the mass, as a whole, didn't have to struggle with their partners. Not to get to where we are today. Not during the eras of Jim Crow and slavery, because you like bringing slavery up also for every damn thing, but think about it. All the hardships that our people have faced, they faced it together. If they was married, they faced it together. We have a bunch of spoiled, rotten, self-entitled, selfish, lacking of understanding women right now. They don't get it. Struggle is a part of life. Struggle is what helps shape your character. Struggle is what makes you stronger. And struggle teaches you what you did and what you did not do right or wrong. So that's the problem. We got a bunch of lazy ass women out here who don't want to struggle. See, good women will struggle with you. Bitches won't. Good women will want to stand by your side and uplift a good man and go through hell with that good man if that's what it is. Bitches don't. They just want you to give them shit.
I ain't saying this shit right, but she said, let me show you how I got this ring.
I don't cook and I don't clean. Women are lazy nowadays in this generation.
No, that's offending.
I love the key word he used earlier, condition, because I don't know how old you are, but I'm 37 years old, and I still got a little old soul. So I'm always saying that society has desensitized or has conditioned us. So when you was like,
exactly, society has desensitized and conditioned us. Our the consciousness among black women, especially in my humble opinion, they are so hardened that they don't feel anything for nobody no more. They don't feel nothing for you. They don't see that they're doing wrong. They think everything that they're doing is right. And who are you to judge them for that? I'm telling you, man, these women are so lazy and just backwards now. So I want to cover this topic because I think it's important. I think we see it all the time. Let me put some more stuff on the screen for you. 1 second. Gentlemen, listen to this man right here.
There are 3 signs that you are about to marry a lazy woman. Sign number 1, she does not cook. There is no mother on this planet Earth that is responsible that has not taught their daughter to cook.
There we go. A lot of these children, we see their mothers was pieces of trash too. You mothers are failing your daughters because you're too lazy to teach them. You're too lazy to spend time with them. You're too lazy to show them the things they need to learn for basic survival, with or without a man. You're too lazy to show them how to cook. And you think I showed them how to cook some pork chops and chicken. They know how to cook now, fool. Teach your children how to cook meals. I'm talking about teach them how to cook, bake, fry, boil, roast. You know what I mean? Broil. And teach them how to make holiday meals and stuff like that. Back in the day, it was nothing for a grandmother to know how to cook chicken dress and potato pies. And, for example, most of these girls now, they can't cook. They rather go to somebody else's house and eat because they too damn lazy to learn how to cook. Think about this, man.
A woman that comes and she cannot cook for you as a test before marriage is a red flag. The second red flag, go and pay her a visit. Look at the neatness of her home, her room, her house. Look at how she takes care of stuff.
Exactly. A lot of women are not clean. Women are so nasty now that they won't clean their own box. They won't clean their own bodies, man. I made a video called Black Women Stop Washing Their Ass, I believe. Got a picture of Red Fox on it. And I showed you a plethora of many women who came out and said themselves that they don't wash their ass. So if a woman can't wash her own ass, man, she's not going to clean her house. And she's not going to clean your house when you're married. You got to test these women. There be some stupid women saying, look, I'm not going to do wifely things for a man who ain't my husband. You weren't going to do him anyway if he was your husband. Gentlemen, make that woman cook for you. See if she will, or see if she will complain about cooking for you after she cooks for you. Because if she complains about cooking for you, serving you, that lets you know that anytime you deal with her, she going to have something to say about it. She always going to be nitpicking, complaining, and nagging your ass. Even if you say, hey, can you move this over there? And she can do it, it's right beside us. She can be like, man, that's a test. That lets you know she going to stress you the fuck out. So test her with her cooking. Go to her house. See if her family nasty. If her family nasty, and you may not really get to see her room, and she got one room in the house or whatever, and her family members are nasty as hell, she gonna be nasty as hell. Don't let that fool you, man. Don't let that fool you, man.
If you realize that the house is always a mess, her room is always a mess, her clothes are on the floor, her shoes are in refuse bags or whatever it may be, you are about to marry a lazy woman. The third reason, which is the most important out of all of them, is her appearance. Does she take...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Women don't even take pride in their appearance no more, man. You can meet women and say, hey, meet me at this place for coffee. Hey, meet me at this place at the bar. See, me, I dress fly when I go out, regardless. It's just how I am. But it used to be a thing where women would take care of their appearance to where they wouldn't have no nappy hair, they wouldn't be matted down, they wouldn't have no damn jogging pants on just to come meet you. It wasn't, and when you tell a woman that, she'll say some shit like, I'm not here to impress you. It's not about impressing me or any other man. It's about having self-respect about yourself. You are the one going out in public. You are the representative of your own personal brand, which is you. You are a brand. I keep telling people that you have to treat yourself like you are a brand, like you are Gucci or Versace. The moment you step out your house and you look like a damn turd donkey on crack and shit, you go out there looking nasty, looking like a broken sailboat, all this other stuff, it makes you look bad. And then when you sit in front of a person like me who gonna have his shit together, I'm going to judge you. I'm gonna be thinking, and you say you can't judge nobody. The hell I can't. No, I can't judge you and put you in heaven or hell, but I can judge and see if you got good character or not. I can judge you and tell whether or not you like to take care of your appearance or not. And if you sit in front of me looking nasty, that means I don't matter to you. You didn't think highly enough of me. You didn't respect me enough to say I'm gonna come in front of you, Jay, and I'm gonna look my best. And here it is, I'm gonna look my best in front of you. You get what I'm saying? But I look my best not for you. I look my best all the time. But when I'm in front of you, I'm gonna look nice. You can't even do that on a date, a first date, or even a meet and greet. This also applies to meet and greets, even if they 15 or 20. Now, it don't matter how brief they are. If a woman does not come to you looking good, smelling good, showing that she tried to put some effort in her appearance, man, she ain't gonna be, I'm telling you, she's gonna be like that for the rest of your life. She will only dress up on special occasions. Every now and then she'll throw on something sexy in the bedroom. The majority of the time she's gonna be walking around like a hobo and shit in that house. You won't be as sexually attracted to her no more because she don't look sexually attractive. She like a little boy named Tom. That's how she dressed.
Take care of her appearance, or she just appears anyhow with her breath going anyhow and her not even bathing, not even hygienic at all. A lazy woman is not good to marry. The same is true for a lazy man. You can't marry one.
A lazy woman will never be good to men. Let's break that down. The reason why she'll never be good to a man because she won't do the basic things that you need her to do. If you're hungry, you might want her to cook. She's too lazy to cook. Even if you're doing an 8-hour shift and she at home all damn day, she's still too fucking lazy to put some on that stove, man. She ain't gonna make you happy, man. I'm gonna put one last thing up here for you. Let me see if I might have to blow this screen up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Because it's very small, but it ain't my fault. I'll try to see what I can do for you. All right, let's listen to this, gentleman.
A lot of overweight black women simply don't want to be held accountable for the fact that they eat too much and that they're lazy and that they're undisciplined.
I want you to understand. On my last live stream, I covered this about BBWs, SSBBWs, and all this stuff. All it is more letters added on to a fatter woman. Each letter, that BBW, to me represents 200 pounds. If you got one B, you're 200. You got another B, you're 400. If you got a W, you 600. Okay, I'm just letting you know. And they adding more letters to this shit daily. Let's keep going.
And due to the fact that they don't want to lose weight. And the way I came up with that is black women. Who comes up with all these sweet terms? What I mean by that is BBW, big beautiful woman. BBW, big busted woman. You're not beautiful, you're busted. Lose weight. SSBBW, super size, big beautiful woman. Super sloppy, big busted woman. That's all you are. Stop with the cap. Stop with the bullshit. Most of y'all don't have a medical condition. You have no reason to why you're fat other than you eat too much and that you're undisciplined and make you look like the entire fucking planet is against y'all. We're not. I'm telling you the truth. You're overweight because you're undisciplined. You want to eat what you want to eat.
I seen Now, if I go off on you, you don't want me to start talking about your weight. 'Cause if I start talking about your weight, you gonna cry. I know how to turn that stuff. I can roast your ass, but he said the same thing I said before. It's just about you just eating too damn much, man. A lot of y'all women can't even cook no more. They just eating every goddamn well. They eating on Monday. They eating all the way to Sunday. They eating right now. Shit, they probably eating in the bathtub. These motherfuckers eat all the time. So it's just, but it's laziness. If you're gonna eat so damn much, at least go to the gym. Work that out, or just be. They too lazy to go on a diet. They too lazy to have discipline enough to try to watch their calorie intake, man. And that's sad. Anyway, you let me know what you think about this. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one now, okay?